Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I did figure out one thing, that there's one flaw with this program. To use the free version of it, it automatically cuts you off at 10 minutes, so my little conclusion got cut off. There's nothing too important there. So I do know that I have to be a little bit careful, more careful about the time. Normally I get up at 11 minutes, I can go a little bit over, so I do have to be a little bit careful when I get close to 10 minutes, so if anything weird happens, you'll know why. I may use the pause feature a little bit more, just to make sure we can get things in, because I get 10 minutes and that's all it'll give me. Well, YouTube, well, it gives me a little bit of leeway, so I'm going to shoot for 9-minute videos, I think, from now on, and use the extra minute to as a buffer, maybe 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Anyway, let's not waste time. Let's we saw what happened before, so let's take a seat. Sorry for that, I was hitting the wrong button. Alright, and we probably should fasten the seatbelt. I'm not sure exactly what happens if you fail to do that, but I can't imagine it's interesting enough to warrant taking up your time, or my time, or anybody's time. So we are going to prepare for the next phase, finally. So I've been playing with the last part forever, so it's very refreshing for me to get to see some new scenery in this Let's Play, or at least in this game. So we sit next to Keith, then we fasten our seatbelts, and alright, we're just going to wait for the plane to eventually take off, and alright, the captain announces we are beginning our ascent to 25,000 feet. Please keep your seatbelt fastened until we have reached our maximum altitude. Thank you for your cooperation. I vaguely recall if you don't fasten your seatbelt, you just go flying in the air and probably hit your head and kill yourself or something like that. I'll take a look at it if it's off camera. If it's amusing, maybe we'll go back and handle that later on. Anyway, just as you feel the aircraft level out, the captain makes an announcement. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, said, this is your captain speaking. We have reached cruising altitude. He continues, please feel free to remove your seatbelt. Finishing, he says, our stewardess is at your service, and may you have an enjoyable flight. We have beer, wine, bourbon, soda, water, and coffee, she says. Which would you prefer? And I'm just going to go with none. If there's anything, just call. Unfasten seatbelt. So, that's the advice the walkthrough gives me, is to say none. I don't think it matters. I think if you get boozed, you have to pay money, not that it matters that much. I'm not sure if it impairs you at all. So, anyway, I don't want to get it. I don't drink. I don't see any reason to do it in the video game. And anyway, there's no reason to get the soda or anything else. I don't think it matters too much, but I'm going with what the walkthrough says. So we'll just sit here and wait to see if anything happens. Now, I should warn you. Let me pause it for a second. I don't want to give away the plot too much, but I figure most of you know what's going on. But regardless, just fair warning, this was 1988, well before September 11th, 2001, so there is something that perhaps we'd be a bit more sensitive to in today's day and age, given what happened on September 11th. That is probably more in the realm of fiction, though there were something like the Pan Am flight, I think, too, took place around this time. But anyway, obviously, so if you find that particularly offensive, that they use it as sort of a device in the game, obviously telling you what's coming up soon. I apologize, I didn't write the game, and it was obviously well before September 11th, 2001. I assume most people wouldn't be. I think they would see it as a plot device, but just to let you know that this game does predate that, and if you are sensitive to that, you can move on to another Let's Play video or not watch. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up, and I apologize if I ruined the plot at all for anyone. Anyway, back to our game. So we're sitting here waiting for the next step, and yeah, so I missed doing this. I really enjoyed the Let's Plays. I need a little bit of a break. I'm thinking of pausing before I do another Let's Play of the Sierra game and maybe trying something a little bit different. And so we'll see how that works out. Like I said, I also might do a tutorial with the new technology I'm using. Not really technology, but new program I guess I'm using. Because I know some people have had problems with Cam Studio. I think this is a good replacement if you can't get Cam Studio to work. And unfortunately, I'm going to play around with it to see if I can get both the sound and the microphone to work properly. Because, okay, here's the next step. So I'll get back to some of that discussion later on, and obviously you can tell these guys are Middle Eastern, and they're not here for the in-flight movie. As the stewardess struggles trying to break free, the man screams out, "Do not move, pigs, or I will blow out your brains. This plane is ours," he commands, in the name of the Sheikh of the Golden Sands. Just then the captain speaks over the PA system. "This is the captain," says. "We are being hijacked. Please do as they say, and don't try to be a hero." Well, he continues, these people mean business. They're armed, and they have a bomb on board. All they want, he says, is safe passage to their desert home of Bam Egypt. So at least with this, unlike the event that took place in the real world, it's less violent, at least, that they just want to go home rather than do anything. So he's holding the woman hostage, and let's see what happens, I guess, if we take the advice of the captain not to be a hero. Alright, because you failed to take action, the hijackers have succeeded with their sinister plot. You'll live out the rest of your life in Bumstook, Egypt. Now, I vaguely recall that instead of Jim's face, they kind of give you a thing of the Sphinx, a picture of the Sphinx, but it has been a while since I played it. So, oh, well, unfortunately I don't have a save right there, so I guess we're going to have to use the pause feature, and I'll get you back when we're back into the same scenery. So we'll be back in a second. Bye. Alright, everyone, here they come again, and hopefully we're ready for them this time.